Two games on our platforms tonight. You can also watch the Laurel Highlands Albert Gallatin game on the WMBS Facebook page. And as expected, Mikkel Bruce McCrummen to jump here for the Gateway Gators.
Well, and Sheffey played good defense the other night against McKeesport. Had a great first half. A bunch of blocks, scored some points. And hopefully he can do that here tonight against Gateway.
Dan Coleman tosses it up, and it's Uniontown that controls the opening tap. Quickly into the corner there to Isaac Ellsworth. Will take a long two from the near wing and knock it down. So Isaac Ellsworth went over 1,000 career points in Uniontown's last game against McKeesport on Wednesday. Gets two here to start the game in the opening 15 seconds.
Yeah, had a wide open spot that he saw right there in the middle of the lane and able to knock that down easily. We're used to seeing him take up those threes.
Bruce McCrummen at 6'6", can really play from the outside as well, Tony. Had it there, sent it off to Kofi Getchy, who's called for the travel between the circles.
Getchy looked like he took a little step there as he caught that pass. It's one of those things. And, you know, we saw Bruce McCrummen at Uniontown. The thing of it is he kind of had a good first half, but really came out in the second half and did everything. Passing-wise, rebounding-wise, and scoring.
Dugan out of his own zone. Bounce pass, far wing to Nolan Baker. Will take a line drive three and hit it. So Nolan Baker nailing the three there for Uniontown. His 24th made three of the season. And Uniontown, 5 straight here out of the gates.
He had a good start for Uniontown right now.
Gateway little
defense. I'm sorry, Bri.
Gateway little mini weave up top. Bruce McCrummen there over to Jacob Chris Settles. He's a player. Near wing again to Getchy. Baseline to Bruce McCrummen, fronted there by Fitzgerald. Back out to Getchy. Ball fake there on Sheffey. Looks to drive, pivots back. Will turn and shoot on the way, no good. And Dugan the rebound there for Uniontown.
Getchy did a great job creating some space for a wide open shot. Just couldn't knock it down.
Dugan back across, pulls back here on the near wing. Getchy fronting him. Dugan now resets here high on the right. 6:39 left here in the opening quarter. Uniontown off to a 5-0 lead. Dugan handoff Fitzgerald. Couldn't finish her out in front. And Isaiah Alla pulls down the rebound there for Gateway. They race back, taking it right to the rack. Jax Viveras puts it up and in and draws the foul in the process.
Yeah, Viveras actually thought it was going to be a goaltending call as well. They're going to call a basket made, and it's going to be on Sheffey. So Sheffey went for the block and got Viveras on the body.
First foul on either side tonight. And Viveras heading to the free throw line now for Gateway. One of their better free throw shooters at 77%. Came in 17 of 22 so far this season. Gateway as a team really hasn't shot a lot of free throws, just 117 so far this year, according to their max prep stats, as Viveras drains the free throw. So a three-point play there converted on the Gateway side. They're back to within 2 of Uniontown. The Red Raiders cop it up. Rare turnover there from Isaac Ellsworth.
Yeah, rare turnover, and there's 2 possessions right in a row where they fumbled passes, turned it over, and no chance to score at all.
And there's Jacob Chris Settles to turn it back in for Gateway. To Kofi Getchy out of the backcourt, picked up there by Fitzgerald. Back to Bruce McCrummen on the far wing, watched by Sheffey. They set the screen, allowing the three from up top. It's no good from Bruce McCrummen. High rebound, tracked down the offensive glass there by Alla. They'll swing it back around over on the near side to Getchy, who reloads and drains the three. Kofi Getchy, so 6 unanswered for Gateway. Gators lead the Red Raiders now at 6-5 here at the 5:53 mark of the opening quarter.
Yeah, nice job by Gateway to swing that ball to the open side. Getchy was wide open, took his time and knocked down that three.
Dugan pulling back to Baker, thought about the three. Well defended, though, by Viveras. A little mini weave for the Red Raiders up top. Dugan ball fake. Now he'll fire the three up top and hit it. Cam Dugan, who had a great game against Gateway in early January, scoring 18 points. A made three there. Uniontown's second made three as a team as the Red Raiders back up 2 at 8-6.
Yeah, nice little ball fake. And again, he created a little space, too, and knocked down that three.
Bruce McCrummen up top. Bounce pass inside and a little up and under finish there for Isaiah Alla. So Alla, his first 2 for Gateway, and we're tied at 8 here at the 5:11 mark of the opening quarter.
Well, just a good give and go. The Uniontown defense collapsed on McCrummen, and next thing you know, Alla cutting down the lane wide open and got the pass.
Ellsworth out of the corner. He sends high on the left here to Cam Dugan with Baker setting the screen. Getchy defending. As Dugan looking to work off to his right, nothing there, now goes to his left, kind of got pinned up along the Gateway bench. Hands off there to Nolan Baker. Baker at the foul line trying to come inside, a little turn and shoot on the way, but off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Isaiah Alla there for Gateway.
Well, yeah, Fitzgerald, the only Red Raider underneath the hoop.
And here's Bruce McCrummen with a baseline slam near side. Mikkel Bruce McCrummen, his first 2 of the game tonight. He went over 1,000 career points against Lincoln Park over the weekend. And now Gateway with a big basket there going up to a 10-8. Dugan contested 2 from Getchy, no good. Gateway the rebound. Bruce McCrummon running the floor back for the Gators. And a reset up top. Viveris open look, drains the 3. Gators getting hot. That's now 6 for Viveris. And Gateway a 13-8 lead over Uniontown here at the 4:06 mark of the opening quarter.
Yeah, this is exactly what they did in the second half at Uniontown, Brian. Just came out firing on all cylinders and did a great job and ended up picking up the big win.
Dugan to Fitzgerald out of the corner, the side of the glass. Well off the mark there. Getchy coming back, sending it far side. Good ball movement underneath of Fitzgerald. The swat there on Alla. Ball comes free. Getchy able to keep it alive for Gateway. They'll go back down low. We get the quick 2 there from Alla. And they're going to have a media timeout, I believe, here. There might be an injury timeout as well, as Alla got a little bit dinged up.
Well, Alla lost a shoe is what happened. Somebody capped him on the backside and took his shoe off. Now you're going to have Chase White check in for Uniontown.
It's a 15-8 lead now for Gateway over Uniontown. And we'll take us to the immediate timeout with 3:39 left here in the opening quarter. 15-8 Gateway over Uniontown. We're back at 60 on the C.R. Prada Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Back here at Gateway High School, 15-8. The Gateway Gators lead the Uniontown Red Raiders coming out of the under 4 media timeout here in the opening quarter. Uniontown started off, Tony, with the opening 5 points of the game, but Gateway's really gone on a run here to go up 7.
Yeah, you're right. And then all of a sudden, those 5 points must have woken the Gators up, because all of a sudden they're just scoring points at a rapid pace. The thing of it is, Brian, they're getting a lot of easy baskets underneath. Uniontown has to tighten up the defense.
Ellsworth coming near baseline. Contested jumper good for Isaac Ellsworth. His second made 2 of the game. He has 4. The Red Raiders back to within 5 at 15-10 here at the 3:22 mark of the opening quarter.
Yeah, with a little smaller lineup here, you have Fitzgerald on the bench. They brought in Chase White. So let's see what Uniontown does here defensively.
Chris Settles over to Nehemiah Nichols, who just entered on the Gateway side. Up top against the Settles, works in front of the Uniontown bench. Back in the corner to Bruce McCrummon. Down there to Viveris. Viveris a little hand back off there to Settles between the circles. Near side again to Nichols. And Gateway coughs it up on that interior pass.
Yeah, that pass by Nichols, probably ill-advised. He saw McCrummon, but wasn't open.
Ellsworth deep 3 off the mark. Bruce McCrummon, another rebound there for Gateway. Was bumped by Dugan coming back across. We play on. Sent off far wing. Viveris for 3. Missed there. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Gators find it underneath. Nichols had it. And they're going to call a jump ball here. And we'll go to the possession arrow. It favors Gateway.
I thought that was a pretty clean block right there by Baker underneath, but referees saw it differently, and again, he's right in the middle of the action, so we'll take his word for it.
Viveris to trigger it in, left to the basket here in the Uniontown zone. Gateway the basketball and a 5-point lead over Uniontown. 2:35 left here in the opening quarter. Bounce pass to Bruce McCrummon. Intercepted off a little deflection there by Isaac Ellsworth. And Uniontown going the other way. Ellsworth firing it down to Fitzgerald. Back out again to Chase White. Has a seam. Looks inside. Nothing there. Kick in the corner to Dugan. Thought about the 3. And a tough matchup there with Bruce McCrummon in his face. Maybe about a foot height advantage.
Yeah, I was going to say that arm in his face kind of changed that shot.
We'll switch back up top here with Ellsworth. He's watched by Viveris. Ellsworth a little spin of the far elbow. Back again to Dugan. Uniontown a deliberate possession here, down 5 as we approach the 2-minute mark of the opening quarter. White off the switch on the inside, back to Ellsworth. Works to his right, leans in, pulls it back over to White here near side. Chase White, little floater out in front, good. He's really given Uniontown some good minutes off the Red Raiders bench. Chase White is opening 2 as Uniontown back to within 3 at 15-12.
Yeah, we've seen him come off the bench and change a few games for Uniontown, and hopefully he can do that here right now.
Nichols on the other side, watched by White, resetting to Viveris up top. Bounce pass far side there to Jonathan Ward, who also just entered on the Gateway side. Off to Viveris, missed jumper there. Same team off the rebound. And I think they're going to rule this here out of bounds. Actually, the travel call there on Gateway underneath on Nehemiah Nichols. A little miscommunication there on the Gateway side. You two guys fighting each other for the rebound.
I think Uniontown may have gotten away with a push right there, but you know what? They'll take it in the travel call, and Uniontown now trying to squeeze in on this 3-point lead.
Ellsworth back across here on the near side, and Uniontown has been able to fight back well here after the under 4 media timeout. Sheffy here, edge of the zone, back over to Chase White near side as Uniontown tries to regroup here on the offensive side.
They're already down to a minute to go here in this first quarter.
We'll shovel back to Dugan, watched there by Getchy. Far side to Isaac Ellsworth. As Chris settles in his face, Ellsworth now looking to drive. Little ball fake inside the foul line, got stripped. Look out here, Getchy going the other way.
Yeah,
Getchy pulls up here on the far wing.
Sorry, Brian. Yeah, Getchy with a perfect block from behind on Ellsworth. Great job and not to pick up the foul.
43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Let's see how far the Gators take this one down. They have not scored coming out of that under 4 media timeout, so they led 15-8. At that juncture, it's now 15-12 with 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, just a couple bad possessions so far after that timeout, but right now trying to get a little momentum if they make a hoop here at the end of the first.
Down to 20 seconds left in the quarter. Sent off to Chris Settles in front of the Uniontown bench. And now Getchy again. Uniontown not coming out right now with the clock down to 12 seconds left in the quarter. Getchy off to Bruce McCrummon, down to 8 left. Over to Settles in front of the Uniontown bench. Back to Getchy, 5 seconds left in the quarter. Set near side, Jonathan Ward to launch the 3. It's off the mark and time will expire. So we played 1 quarter of basketball here at Gateway High School in Monroeville, and the Gateway Gators have a 15-12 lead over the Uniontown Red Raiders. We're back with a 2nd and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Sova & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 63 years and providing quality, reliable service, Ted Sova & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Sova & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Sova. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Sova proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at targetsafetysolutionsllc.com. Ted Sova is proud to support local high school sports.
Brian Morozak, Tony Anilla back here at Gateway High School in Monroeville. Start of the second quarter, Gateway leading Uniontown 15-12. Laurel Highlands and Albert Gallatin actually just getting underway. They had a long senior night tonight over at Laurel Highlands. And the Mustangs an early 2-0 lead on our Mausers Tire scoreboard. Just a minute 10 in over at the Mustang Corral tonight. Here at Gateway High School, Uniontown with the basketball down 3, start of the second quarter. Red Raiders working left to right as we describe it. Ellsworth, a little ball fake. It connects again. So 3 made 2s from Ellsworth early on. Tony, used to him hitting all the 3s, but he's been getting it done on the 2s here tonight. Uniontown only trails by 1.
Yeah, but good job right there by Ellsworth to get in the lane, pull up for that little jumper. And he can make those. I don't know why he doesn't do it more often.
Chris Settles coming baseline here to Alla, pinned up by Sheffy. Good defense, forces a Gateway turnover.
Yeah, Ellsworth was looking, thought he had Cam Dugan streaking down the court, but thought better of it, and smart move there.
And now Isaac taking a deep 3 up top, in and out, long rebound tracked down by Isaiah Alla there for Gateway. Yeah, back across on the far side, Viveris.
Yeah, those long rebounds right there off of those 3s, that's tough.
Here's Getchy on the wing between the circles again to Jacob Chris Settles, and now Getchy again for the Gators, coming baseline near side. Bruce McCrummon, a little hop step back to Getchy for 3. Out the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound brought down there by Allah, able to poke it back in the corner to keep the ball alive there for the Gators.
Yeah, Allah may have got away with a walk, but good job just to get rid of the ball.
Viveris now out of the corner, resets on the wing between the circles. Chris settles near side again to Getchy. Comes near baseline, hands off to Bruce McCrum and just lays it up and in. Too easy there, giving up those makes to the 6'6 senior, Mikel Bruce McCrum. Gateway goes up 3 now. It's 17-14.
Well, yeah, you can't leave him wide open in the lane, that's for sure.
Ellsworth coming back, baseline near side, pulls to Fitzgerald, spins out in front, and he'll spin in that too. So Peyton Fitzgerald, his first 2 of the game for Uniontown, have the Red Raiders back to within 1 at 17-16 here at the 6:11 mark of the second quarter.
Strong move by Fitzgerald, and I'm sure Coach Kazmarski would like to see more of that.
Chris Settles missed a 10-footer on the far side there for the Gators. Uniontown another rebound. So the Red Raiders an opportunity to take the lead on this possession as we go under 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Dugan driving and scoring. So Cam Dugan, 5 already. You mentioned he had 18 against the Gators back in early January, in Uniontown regaining the lead here at 18-17. 5:46 left before halftime.
And a sweet move right there by Dugan just to kind of go up and under and get that shot to go.
Viveris over to Jacob. Chris settles back to Viveris up top. 3-ball on the way. Good. He's tough from the outside. Second made 3 for Jax Viveris. He has 9 points already for Gateway. Gators go back up 2 at 20-18. 5:27 left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and Uniontown's concentrating on Bruce McCrum, and Viveris wide open for those threes.
Fitzgerald missed there from the near elbow. Rebound pulled down by Allah. Up to Viveris and across. Viveris far side. Getchy out of the corner. There to Bruce McCrum with a second slam of the night. Mikel Bruce McCrum dominating the blocks for the Gateway Gators. Gateway now up 4, 22-18 with 5:03 left before halftime.
Well, both of those dunks, he was able to drive the baseline, no problem, and go up for the dunk. Uniontown's got to tighten up here.
Ellsworth pinned up underneath, and we'll get a travel call there on Isaac Ellsworth, and Gateway will get the basketball back.
Yeah, McCrum, as we said, he drove to the basket from the left side of the court, now from the right. You can't give him baseline like that. He's too tough.
Now Chris Settles will trigger it in here for Gateway. Into Viveris. Dugan will pick him up at midcourt. Try to spin off of Dugan will Viveris. Send it off on the far side there to Chris Settles, who yet to score in this game for Gateway. Gateway kind of feeling out Uniontown a bit on this possession. Now Bruce McCrum says it's go time in the corner there to Nichols. Back on the wing again to Viveris. Backs off of Dugan. Back to Bruce McCrum. Bruce McCrum, seen a lot of teams, actually everybody in the section so far this year, Tony. He might be the best player in my opinion.
By far.
Just the way he dominates out there. He's going to come back inside. Handoff out in front. Little floater good for Isaiah Allah. So Allah with 6. And Gateway's lead now up to 6 at 24-18 over Uniontown with 4:08 left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, the thing about Bruce McCrum is he can score if he wants. He's a great passer and plays good defense. Does it all for the Gators, and that's one thing about it. Not just focused on the scoring end.
Nichols picking up the foul there on Dugan. Haven't had very many fouls called in this game, Tony.
First foul on Gateway in the game, and Uniontown only has one as well.
Yeah, that early one called on Sheffy. Uniontown in the backcourt here to Dugan. So we go under 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Dugan looking for Ellsworth. Poked out of play there by Chris Settles, and that'll take us to the under 4 media timeout here in the second quarter with Gateway leading Uniontown 24-18. 3:57 left here before halftime. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Brian Mrozek, Tony Inola back here at Gateway High School. The Gators leading the Uniontown Red Raiders 24-18. 3:57 left before halftime. Laurel Highlands off to a 9-5 lead over Albert Gallatin. That game with just 3:17 left in the opening quarter. Likely have some bonus coverage on the radio side as well of that contest before the end of the night.
Yeah, who's on that one? Is that TJ and Gary?
Yes, TJ and Gary working that game tonight.
Gotcha.
You can watch it on the WMES Facebook page. It's Nolan Baker sends it in the backcourt there to Cam Dugan. Billy Dice behind the camera on our YouTube live video feed here for Gateway and Uniontown tonight. Baker over to Ellsworth, thought about the three, now comes inside, a little spin move, leans in, can't get that two to go. Battle for the loose ball, rebound, jump ball called there between Alla and Fitzgerald.
Yeah, smart move there by Fitzgerald not to pick up the foul and tie it up. Did a good job. He was actually blocked out pretty well there by Alla, but able just to use his leaping ability and get in there and tie it up.
Gateway gets it out the possession arrow with 3:39 left here in the second quarter. Bruce McCrummon bringing it back across here for Gateway. Picked up by Fitzgerald. Near side Viveris. Just holding with Dugan fronting him. Viveris now works off to his right. Up top between the circles. Bounce pass there to Jacob Chris Settles, who's been surprisingly quiet in this game for Gateway so far tonight.
Well, Viveris with 9 so far. He's been the guy.
Chris Settles now off to his left, trying to create. Might have been a walk-knock call. Back to Viveris. He'll fire the three. It's off the mark. Battle for the loose ball. Rebound kept alive by the Gators out in front. And the foul called on the floater putback attempt from Isaiah Alla. Didn't drop, but Alla will have a pair of free throws upcoming here for Gateway.
Yeah, I think they're going to call this on Coffey, who checked in. So Donovan Coffey picks up this first foul. Only the second team foul by Uniontown in this first half. But it's going to send Alla to the free throw line.
It's 58% so far this season. Drains the first of two. 7 first-half points for Isaiah Alla, the 6'4 senior. Already above his season average. Came in averaging 6 points a game.
Well, pretty nice looking free throw stroke right there. Didn't look like a 58% free throw shooter.
Second of 2. Good again for Alla. Looking smooth there for the Gateway Gators. And the Gateway lead now up to 8 over Uniontown at 26-18 as we go under 3 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Uniontown needs a hoop bad right here. You don't want to go down. Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't want to go down with another empty possession.
Coffey was setting the screen. Dugan comes inside. Scoop shot, no good. Coffey, offensive rebound, keeps it alive. Back on the wing. Chase White for 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Hit the support, and they'll roll it out of play. And back over to Gateway.
Yeah, White had a good look at that 3. Just couldn't knock it down. And, again, Dugan, nice job driving to the baseline. But, again, threw up the little floater. Couldn't get it to go.
A tough stretch here for Uniontown. Red Raiders played well after the under 4 media timeout in the opening quarter. Now Gateway is going to take a timeout here. So 2:36 left in the second quarter. 26-18 Gateway. And we're back in 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Braggs a call today, 724-439-3228, for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Brian Mrozek, Tony Inola back here at Gateway High School in Monroeville. The Gateway Gators a 26-18 lead over the Uniontown Red Raiders with 2:36 left before halftime. And our Mausers Tires scoreboard, Laurel Highlands up 11-7 over Albert Gallatin with 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Back of the Mustang Corral tonight.
Yeah, and you're worried about Laurel Highlands having that game against Franklin Regional last night, then coming back and playing an important game against AG.
So far off to a nice start, but again, a long way to go there. That game got started late as well due to Laurel Highlands senior night as Chris Settles, jumper from the foul line, no good. Rebound tipped, or actually got tipped in. You gonna give that to Alla there, Tony?
I am gonna give it to Alla, yes.
And so does the PA announcer, giving him 10 for the game. That's the Gateway lead over Uniontown right now, 28-18. Ellsworth 3 up top, well off the mark. Just hit it off the side of the glass there. Rare to see Ellsworth not even catch rim. And in transition the other way, Nehemiah Nichols, his first 2 off the Gateway bench, just like that. Gators up 12 over the Red Raiders at 30-18.
Oh, and again, a great drive by McCrummon. Just to get in the lane, draw the defense to it, and just drop it down for Nichols to make the easy layup.
Now Dugan off the far wing, fronted there by Viveris. Big sequence for Uniontown. They've gone cold here for quite some time. Dugan from the foul line back to Nolan Baker. Switches back with Sheffy, and Sheffy taking a three. It's off the mark. And that's not generally his shot. Has only knocked down 3 threes all season.
Yeah, I think Coach Gizmarski's a little upset with that one as well. But right now, their Gateway just decided to take a little time off the clock, closing in on a minute to go.
Down to 1:08 left here in the second quarter. Gators the basketball in a 12-point lead over Uniontown. Settles has it up top, sends it far side again to Bruce McCrummon, just holds here high on the right. Now Viveris a touch. Near side over to Ala. And now Viveris again. And now Bruce McCrummon will just hold here, edge of the zone.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got a 12-point lead. Just take your time here. Hopefully you catch Uniontown falling asleep. You get an easy basket on the backside.
Down to 37 seconds left here in the second quarter. Bruce McCrummon over to Viveris again. Dugan trying to act like he was hit from behind there, maybe fronted. Nonetheless, he never went down. And, oh, that's going to be a foul. Elbow thrown there from Viveris. That was very obvious.
And I think Dugan, he might have acted a little bit, but he did get pushed. There's no doubt.
There is no doubt. That was not really a flop.
Yeah, he drew the foul.
Yes, he did.
Good job to pick up the first foul on Viveris.
And Uniontown get the basketball back now, down 12 at 30-18. 20 seconds left here in the second quarter as Dugan brings it across. Bounces off to White here in the near wing, out to Nolan Baker. Baker, three out of the corner, good. Boy, did Uniontown need that. Second made three of the game for Nolan Baker. He has 6 Red Raiders back to within 9. Down to 5 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Bruce McCrummon trying a little crossover, coming baseline, and they're not going to get a shot away as time expires here in the second quarter. So the three from Nolan Baker may be giving Uniontown a little momentum going to the locker room, Tim.
Well, they needed that. They had only scored 6 points up until that point in that second quarter. So nice shot by Baker to get him back in the game.
Stay tuned for our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family-owned and operated, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers a variety of affordable services, traditional, cremation with viewing and simple cremation, plus warmth, convenience, and ample parking. And they are ready to assist you. Best wishes to all of our local teams from the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Injured in an accident and don't know where to turn or what to do? Here at Radcliffe Martin Law, we can help you navigate your issues and resolve your claim. Unlike firms nowadays that advertise aggressively for your case and aren't even located in the state, we're right in your backyard. We have the knowledge to quickly and efficiently handle your claim. Don't waste time on an out-of-state attorney who will dilly-dally and then tell you to get a local attorney. Give us a call right now and see how we can help you. Radcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3930.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
Brian Morozek, Tony and Noah back here, Gateway High School in Monroeville. Halftime, the homestanding Gateway Gators, a 30-21 lead over the Uniontown Red Raiders. Tony, here's your halftime stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
All right, Brian, in that first half for the Gateway Gators, 5 players in the scoring column for both teams in that first half. The Gators were led by Isaiah Alla, who had 10 points. He was followed by Jax Favoris, who had 9. 6 points from Mikkel Bruce McCrummen. A made 3 by Kofi Getchie, and a made basket by Nemaya Nichols. 15 in the first, 15 in the second for their total of 30. 3 made 3s, 2 by Viveris, 1 by Getchie, and they were 3 for 3 from the foul line in the first half. On the other side for the Red Raiders, pretty balanced. You had Nolan Baker and Isaac Ellsworth both with 6. Cam Dugan had 5. A made basket by Fitzgerald, and a made basket by Chase White. 12 in the first, 9 in the second for their total of 21. They did not go to the foul line, and they had 3 made 3s, 2 by Nolan Baker and 1 by Cam Dugan.
And Tony, on our out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter. Don't let the winter weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. Laurel Highlands now up 18-7 over Albert Gallatin. 4:43 left in the second quarter. So far, no letdown for the Mustangs tonight.
Yeah, that's good, and maybe that's why Coach didn't let Tyrone Burton talk to you long. They wanted to get home and make sure they got some rest.
So. I was trying to tell Tyrone to make sure he doesn't have a letdown game today. I'm sure they don't need me to tell him that, though.
I was going to say, yeah.
All the assistant coaches they certainly do a good job over there at Laurel Highlands as well. And, of course, coming up, we'll have Uniontown and Laurel Highlands. That'll be our next high school basketball broadcast Tuesday at 7:30 here on WMBS. Red Raiders trail the Gators 30-21 here at halftime. Second half comes your way next in 4 minutes here on WMBS, the True Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coating, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Happy New Year! Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
John Clayton with Dominic Carbone from your 7-time President Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. Dominic, Happy New Year to you.
Hey, JC, to you as well. Let me tell you how we are going to get this new year started off right. Take up to $6,000 off MSRP on 2025 F-150 STX and take up to $4,000 off MSRP on 2026 Explorer.
Dang, Dom, that's a deal. Listen, we have great offers on all of our new models. And check this out, leasing is back. Lease offers have gotten significantly better, so stop, click, or call to get all of the details.
Pre-owned, you know we got them. We have over 60 in stock. Most are certified with factory warranty and competitive rates.
We are continuing to offer mobile service, online maintenance appointments, and our very popular pickup and delivery option. Your car knows, shouldn't you? That's Ford of Uniontown on the hill across from Applebee's, or check us out at FordofUniontown.com. Offers include all applicable incentives. Sale ends February 2nd.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering UPA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Amidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amidar Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highland High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amidar Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164. Or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Brian Morozak and Tony Hanula back here at Gateway High School in Monroeville. A 30-21 lead for the Gateway Gators over the Uniontown Red Raiders as we start the third quarter with Uniontown working right to left as we describe it as Cam Dugan brings it across. Pulls back here to Nolan Baker. Dugan went down. No foul called. Fitzgerald pulls it back here to Sheffy between the circles. On the switch back here to Dugan. And certainly important for the Red Raiders to get off to a good start here in the third quarter. Deep three, no good from Ellsworth. Sheffy going for the save, but throws it right to Isaiah Alla there for Gateway.
Give Sheffy credit for the hustle, but just threw it to the wrong guy.
And Gateway a little bit out of control. Saved here by Chris Settles on the near wing. Back edge of the zone to Mikel Bruce McCrummon.
Yeah, Uniontown has got to tighten up this defense.
Settles a touch over to Viveris. Watched there by Dugan. Viveris trying to spin in on him. And he's going to be called for the travel. Kind of threw the elbow a little bit there again on that little spin in.
Yeah, he tried to push off there a little bit. Got called for the travel instead of the foul, which was a good thing for him.
There's Cam Dugan out of his own zone here for the Red Raiders. Watched by Kofi Getchy. Off to Ellsworth. Uniontown the basketball down 9, opening minute of this third quarter. Cam Dugan watched there by Getchy. Go ahead, Tony.
No. They need to set some screens. They need to get open here.
Dugan driving between defenders, drawing the foul. He had both Getchy and Alla in the area.
Let's see who they call this on. It looks like they're going to call it on Alla. That's his first. This will be the first trip to the foul line for the Red Raiders here tonight.
Uniontown as a team came in at 65%, 236 of 365. Dugan 60%, 58 of 97. Uniontown down 9, first of 2 free throws from Dugan, no good.
Dugan hit some big foul shots down the stretch the other night against McKeesport. Did a really nice job in the fourth quarter. And right now you need this because Uniontown has to set up their press.
Dugan second of 2. On the way in good. First point by either team here in the second half. So Dugan with 6, but Uniontown down 8 at 30-22. 6:55 left here in the third.
Surprisingly, they did not set up the press. I'm kind of surprised at that.
And I haven't seen Uniontown set it as much this year than maybe in past seasons as Fitzgerald just swats Getchy. The ball came loose off of Ellsworth, but Dugan with the save there out of the corner.
Well, Fitzgerald just kind of waited right there for Getchy to drive. Did a beautiful job with the block.
Ellsworth off the switch, pulls back to Dugan. A little ball fake on the three. Works off to his left. Now backs off here, edge of the zone. Uniontown the basketball down 8. Dugan here on the near wing in the corner to Baker. Up top to Peyton Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald left of the lane. Drives, tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound deflected around. Saved by Sheffy. Backing back in on Bruce McCrummon and drawing the foul.
Smart play right there by Sheffy. Picked up the offensive rebound. Took it nice and slow against McCrummon. And able to pump fake and draw the foul on him. So Sheffy headed to the line. Only a 54% free throw shooter though.
He's yet to score in this game. Uniontown down 8. First of 2 free throws, no good from Sheffy. We talked about the importance of this game, Tony, with Laurel Highlands up 21-7 over Albert Gallatin, our Mauser's Tires scoreboard. If this score holds, Laurel Highlands will be just a game back of Uniontown for the final playoff spot in the conference, with those two teams meeting on Tuesday night.
And you can only imagine what that gym's going to be like if if Uniontown would happen to lose and LH win. I mean, that place will be mobbed.
Second free throw was made there by Sheffy. So Uniontown now down 7. Bruce McCrummon on the other side. Deep 2 near wing, no good. Settles had the rebound, lost it, loose on the court. And Dugan says thank you very much for Uniontown. Dugan playing the transition game for the Red Raiders with a quick 3. He went down. Shot misses out the front of the rim. Jacob Chris settles. The rebound there for Gateway. Pace of the game starting to pick up, Tom.
Starting to pick up, and I thought Dugan just kind of fell, didn't get fouled.
And Bruce McCrummon rattles home the 3 from the near corner. That's 9 for Mikkel Bruce McCrummon. Came in averaging 21 points a game, and the Gators go back up 10 at 33-23.
Well, McCrummon has an offer from Iona. Don't know if anybody else is looking at him, but he's definitely a Division I player.
Dugan down to Baker. Pretty move. The basket in one. Nolan Baker. And Baker made 2 threes, Tony, back in the first half. And getting the basket and one, an opportunity here for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
And Isaiah Alla, the first player in this game to pick up 2 fouls. As he's called for his second, it's going to send Baker to the line.
Baker to cap off the 3-point play. The free throw's good. So 9 for Nolan Baker. Uniontown back to within 7 at 33-26. 5:20 left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, need a couple defensive stops here, maybe a turnover. But really got to tighten his defense up against Gateway.
Bruce McCrummon with Chris Settles setting the screen. Near side, Getchy will juggle, regain 3 on the way. Good, Kofi Getchy. His second made 3, hit 1 back in the opening quarter. He has 6. Gateway back up 10 at 36-26. They have an answer every time, it seems, Tom.
And looking at the stats, Getchy only had 1 made 3 coming into the game. He's got 2 here tonight.
Ellsworth for Uniontown, a little crossover 3, good. And Ellsworth went down. Might have hit his hip there after the make. Ellsworth, his first made 3 of the game. Has the Red Raiders now back to within 7, but again, another answer there on the Gateway side, Tony.
Well, Viveris wide open. Uniontown a little slow in getting back, but Viveris wide open for that little 8-foot jumper in the lane.
Viveris now with 11. It's 38-29 Gateway. Sheffy from the far elbow. A little fadeaway came up short. Fitzgerald offensive rebound, fights back inside and draws the foul. Shot attempt no good, but Fade and Fitzgerald heading to the free throw line to shoot 2 here for Uniontown.
Third foul on Alla, and that's a big foul. Alla already with 10 points in this first half. He had it in the first half, I should say. And it's going to send Fitzgerald to the line.
Dallas had one of his best games of the season tonight for Gateway.
He only averaged 6 a game, already 10 in the first half.
Fitzgerald, first of 2 free throws, no good for Uniontown, and the free throw's a little bit of a bugaboo for the Red Raiders tonight.
Yeah, right now Uniontown 3 for 6 from the line. Fitzgerald with another try. He's got 2 on the night.
Uniontown still down 9 at 38-29 as we approach the under 4 media time out here in the third quarter. Second of 2 free throws, again no good there for Fitzgerald. Foul called off the rebound, this time going on the Red Raiders.
Mel Sheffy just came over the back trying to fight for that offensive rebound. He tried to tip it back out to Ellsworth, but he's going to get called for his second foul. So now Sheffy with 2, Alla with 3 on the Gateway side.
Chris Settles will trigger it in. Yeah, we mentioned, Tony, that Mauser's Tire out-of-town scoreboard. Laurel Highlands holding Albert Gallatin only 7 points in that entire first half after they clamped down on Franklin Regional last night. And another Red Raider foul here on the floor.
That's going to be on Cam Dugan. Just got a little too handsy playing defense against Viveris. So Dugan to pick up his first. Now all of a sudden, Uniontown with what, 14 fouls?
And Chase White.
2 team fouls, I'm sorry.
And Chase White checking into the game, replacing Nolan Baker here on the Uniontown side as Chris Settles triggers it into Bruce McCrummon. Watched there by Sheffy. Sends it back between the circles again to Viveris.
Yeah, I had a couple cameras in my way.
That's all right. A lot of media here tonight in Monroeville at Gateway High School for the Gateway Gators, trying to lock up the solo section title. They'll clinch with a win over Uniontown tonight. Already have clinched a share. Bruce McCrummon back to Viveris. Viveris to seam. He'll take it, floated up off the back iron. No good. Offensive rebound brought down there by Martin Howard. They try to reload on the outside from Nichols. A miss. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Uniontown going out. They're going to say it will be Gateway basketball, but then it'll take us to the under 4 media timeout. 3:32 left here in the third quarter. Gateway 38, Uniontown 29. We're back at 60 here on the CR Brada Group High School Sports Night.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
38-29, the Gateway Gators leading the Uniontown Red Raiders with 3:32 left here in the third quarter. We Gateway's basketballs. Viveris will trigger it in here for the Gators. Left of the basket in the Uniontown zone. Into Bruce McCrummon here in the near wing, working on Sheffy. Take it inside. Sheffy with the block, but a foul called here on Uniontown.
Sheffy with a good block. Kind of came across McCrummon, but it was all body trying to stop McCrummon from driving to the lane. And now McCrummon headed to the foul line.
And Sheffy's third personal foul.
Right.
Bruce McCrummon, 69% so far this season from the free throw line. This will be his first attempt of the night. It's on the way in good. So Bruce McCrummon now double figures with 10. Gateway's lead up to 10 at 39-29.
Gateway 4 for 4 from the line here tonight.
Bruce McCrummon, second of 2 free throws, good again. So 11 for Bruce McCrummon. Gateway leads by 11 at 40-29. 3:22 left here in the third quarter. Cam Dugan up top for Uniontown, switching here with Ellsworth. 3 from the parking lot off the mark. And he has not been effective on those deep threes tonight. They're going to roll Chase White out of bounds there off the save attempt off to our left.
Well, we saw him in the first half just get into the lane, make a couple 8-foot jumpers there, but he's kind of gone back to the 3 now, and those are 25-foot shots, Brian. Those are tough to make, especially being defended.
We'll see if we see some longer possessions now out of the Gators, leading by 11 as we approach the 3-minute mark of this third quarter. Held here by Chris Settles, watched by Dugan, now into Bruce McCrummon. Bruce McCrummon defended there by Fitzgerald. Lost the dribble, pulls back Chris Settles between the circles to Viveris. Viveris a little switch up top here with Nichols and a travel called on Anaya Mickles there for Gateway.
I think they called it on Nichols only because he kind of lost the ball there, had it against his hip, and got called for the travel. So a turnover, but Uniontown still trailing by 11.
And Ellsworth will bounce it into Cam Dugan with 2:45 left here in the third quarter. Uniontown by 11. These possessions getting bigger down the stretch here for Uniontown. Ellsworth up top, looking for operating room. Will take a 3. It's off the mark. Chris Settles another rebound for Gateway. Forward again to Bruce McCrummon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Brian. 2 Gators underneath there for the rebound.
Bruce McCrummon, a rare turnover. Dugan going the other way in traffic, handing off Chase White, wide open on the far block. Putting it up and in. Second field goal for White tonight. He has 4. Uniontown back to within 9 at 40-31 with 2:07 left here in the third.
Yeah, Dugan just draw the defense right to him, drops it off for White.
Bruce McCrummon, 3-ball halfway down, no good offensive rebound. Pulled down by Nichols. Resets here to Viveras between the circles, trying to spin off of Nolan Baker with 1:53 now left here in the third quarter.
Now Coach Benson saying, hey, take your time. Let's be patient and try to get an easy shot.
Baker just staring down Viveras. Viveras now works off to his left. Backing in a little bit here on Baker. Pulls back here to Bruce McCrummon on the inside, drawing another foul here for Gateway.
I think that one's on Fitzgerald. That's going to be his first. And it is. So Peyton Fitzgerald with the first foul.
And our officials here tonight, Dan Coleman, Jake Miller, who actually was a Uniontown native, and Craig Mankins, who was the former basketball coach over at Greensburg-Salem. First of 2 free throws good for Bruce McCrummon. Mankins, a good buddy of our colleague, Steve Super.
Exactly.
He was telling us to be nice to Craig tonight.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, make sure you're nice to my buddy out there tonight. Second of 2 free throws, no good for Bruce McCrummon. Uniontown with the rebounders. Dugan coming back across. Dugan leading in and getting it to go. That was a tough shot, Tony. I don't know how he got that one to drop. He has 8, and the Red Raiders still hanging around, down 8 at 41-33 with 1:22 left before halftime. Viveras with a hop step, lost the ball going up, but deflected out by Uniontown. Will stay with Gateway here in the Red Raiders zone.
You said you don't know how he got it to go. I don't know how he got it off. There were 3 defenders right there with him. He just kind of threw it up, and it went in, so good for him.
Viveras now on the trigger here for Gateway. We'll send it up top to Bruce McCrummon high on the left. 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Bruce McCrummon for 3, good. Boy, is he tough. You have a guard at 6'6", knocking down shots for the Gateway Gators tonight. He has 9 here in the third, 15 for the game. Gateway back up by 11 at 44-33.
He's just smooth. I like every facet of his game. He can pass, he can score, plays good defense. That's going to be a foul on Nichols, right? Yep. It's going to be his second.
And Gateway over the limit here in the second quarter will send Isaac Ellsworth to the free throw line for Uniontown.
Ellsworth, an 85% free throw shooter on the year.
Had 13 against Gateway earlier on this month. First of 2 free throws here, good for Isaac.
Now, he had 13, Brian. The only thing was he had 11 of those in the first half, and really in the second half is when Uniontown kind of fell apart and couldn't score. As we said, only scored 15 points in that second half at home.
Red Raiders, though, still hanging here tonight, but they're going to need a fourth quarter run as Ellsworth makes both free throws, gives him 11 for the game, but Uniontown still down 9 at 44-35 with 55 seconds left here in the third quarter as Chris Settles coming at it, driving on the inside and getting it to drop. His first 2 of the game for Jacob Chris Settles, and Gateway back up 11 again at 46-35.
Yeah, and Settles came in averaging 8 a game in his first basket of the night.
White had it poked away from behind by Viveras, and Gateway on the loose ball. Here's Bruce McCrummon. Forward to Viveras, leaning here on Dugan. A lot of contact, no foul called. Just rolled out of bounds off of Dugan and out. Will stay with Gateway here in the Uniontown zone.
Yeah, I actually thought Viveras might throw that ball back to McCrummon as he was coming down the lane for the dunk. Would have been his third of the night.
Viveras to trigger it in right of the basket in the Uniontown zone. Gateway with the basketball up 11. Into Bruce McCrummon on the far side. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bruce McCrummon edge of the zone, watched again by White, looking for operating room, sending it out far side again to Viveras. Dugan in his face. 18 seconds left in the quarter. Viveras left of the lane, pulling back off of Dugan, now working again to his right, needing a little help. We'll get it here with Bruce McCrummon. Touches off to Chris Settles. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Down again to Bruce McCrummon. Double team comes over. Ball comes free, but goes right to Nichols, who drives. Shot with the left hand, no good, but a foul called on Uniontown with 1.4 left on the clock here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think Donovan Coffey's going to pick up that foul. And it is. It's going to be his second foul. I'm sorry. It's going to send Nichols to the line. Nichols 2 points on the evening.
He's just 20% so far this season from the free throw line. First of 2 free throws here, no good.
Well, he's got a made basket. And as you said, only a 20% free throw shooter. Interesting. We got to take a look and see how many chances he had.
Second of 2 now for Nichols. And another miss. Not going to help the free throw numbers there, Tone. And time will expire after 3 quarters of basketball. Gateway still leads Uniontown by 11 at 46-35. We're back with the 4th and 60 here on the C.R. Browner Group High School Sports Night.
Fallen in love with a house? Head over heels for a home plan? Take the plunge. Apply for a mortgage loan with First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Feeling commitment shy? Complete a mortgage pre-qualification. It's simple. 100% online, and you'll get a personalized answer within 1 business day. Then save the date for a move-in day or groundbreaking and put a key ring on it. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
Prime Rozak, Tony Anola back here at Gateway High School. The Gateway Gators an 11-point lead, over the Uniontown Red Raiders at 46-35. I was going to say, Tony, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs have a 21-point lead over the Albert Gallatin Colonials of 28-7. 3-touchdown lead for the Mustangs there early on in the third quarter.
Yeah, and it makes that game Tuesday night even more important for both teams.
We'll see how Uniontown can get going here in the fourth quarter. Still in this game, down 11. As Kofi Getchy brings it across here for Gateway, off to Bruce McCrummon. Holds up top. Switches here with Chris Settles, and now Viveris. Over to Ala. And now Getchy again. Original starting 5. Back on the floor here on the Gateway side and also on the Uniontown side here to start the fourth quarter. Viveris, a little juggle, trying to regain. They're underneath the basket. They'll send it around the arc and back near side again to Ala. Over to Chris Settles. Bruce McCrummon. Far side now Getchy again. They try to set the screen with Chris Settles. He gets it back up top. And Gateway content. They've already taken 45 seconds off the clock here in this possession. As Viveris drives in, puts it off the glass and in. Jax Viveris, a 13-point game for Jax so far tonight. And Gateway leads by 13 at 48-35.
Yeah, just a little too easy for Viveris, going straight down the lane and really wasn't challenged at all on that shot.
Dugan up top between the circles, watched there by Getchy. Dugan left of the lane, comes inside, leans and misses. Rebound pulled down there by Ala in traffic. Forward to Jacob Chris Settles here on the near wing. Back to Bruce McCrummon, top of the key. He'll just pull back out, and the Gators try to hold the ball here a little bit again, Tom.
Well, you saw what happened last time. Got an easy layup off of it after holding it for about 50 seconds.
Getchy on the switch back to Chris Settles. Up top again to Bruce McCrummon. A little mini weave off to Viveris. Pushed off of Dugan, nothing called. Floater Viveris, no good. Looking for the rebound, but Fitzgerald that finds it there for Uniontown. Off to Dugan and across. Dugan and Viveris have been going shoulder to shoulder all night, and there Jax will pick up the foul.
That's his second foul. Again, just got a little too frisky on defense there against Dugan, but not a shooting foul called on the floor. Now Viveris going to get a little breather. Checking in is going to be Jonathan Ward, number 3.
And Nolan Baker will work it in here for Uniontown. In the Gateway zone, floating it in. Up top here to Ellsworth. A little crossover there on Getchy. Kick out Dugan, 3 on the way. Out the back iron, no good. And Bruce McCrummon, another rebound there for Gateway.
Yeah, Uniontown just having a tough time from outside the three-point arc.
A little crossover there on Sheffy. Ball fake, sending it out to Jonathan Ward to re-enter on the Gateway side. Now Getchy again up top. Bruce McCrummon in front of the Gateway bench. Baseline to Chris Settles, working here on Baker. Will turn and shoot off the back iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Ala scores on the putback. Isaiah Ala now with 12 points. His first 2 here in the second half. And it's a 50-35 lead for Gateway over Uniontown with 5:35 left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Ala 10 points in that first half. Kind of quiet in the third quarter as he picked up a couple fouls, but right back on that offensive rebound and putback.
Sheffy here between the circles. Little ball fake. Switch back with Dugan. 5:24 left in regulation. Over to Ellsworth. Ellsworth right of the lane, coming inside, got double team, pulls back, Baker, line drive 3, good. Nolan Baker, he's hit some big shots for Uniontown tonight. His third made 3 is 12 points. First points for Uniontown here in the fourth quarter of the Red Raiders, back to within 12 at 50-38.
Well, a nice shot and able to get that arc on it, knocked it down, closed the lead to 12, but going to need a lot more than that here in the last 4:57.
Getchy to Chris Settles, and now Bruce McCrummon coming inside again. Will drive and score. Bruce McCrummon, 17-point game. And it's a 52-38 lead for Gateway over Uniontown with 4:41 left here in the fourth quarter, and away from the ball, little push called. Might get Ward here.
They are going to get Ward. You had Nolan Baker trying to shake loose, get in that three-point position. We said before he likes the corners, kind of likes the wings on the three. And he was trying to get there, but Ward fouled him.
9 shootings. Ellsworth will trigger it in. 4:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Ellsworth into Fitzgerald. Tried a little bounce pass back to Ellsworth on the cut. Got deflected out of play by the Gators. We'll stay with Uniontown here in the Gateway zone. Again, our next broadcast, Tony, coming your way on Tuesday night. It'll be a 7:30 tip for Uniontown and Laurel Highlands over at Uniontown High School. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show on the air at 6:30. Also senior night for the Red Raiders. Baker underneath, repositioning, leaning, and drawing the foul. Shot attempt no good, but 2 free throws upcoming for Nolan Baker.
Well, that's how you want to do it, though. At least get the clock stopped. Score some points from the foul line. If you can make your foul shots, you can get back in this game. But now Baker, 1 for 1 tonight. As you said, Brian, 12 points. But these are big points right now, especially, like I said, with the clock stopped.
First of 2 free throws, no good there for Baker. And coming into the season, I didn't realize, Tony, how good his three-point game actually is. I mean, he's hit a lot of big threes for Uniontown all season long.
He sure has. He's done a nice job on the boards as well, both offensively and defensively for Uniontown.
Of course, Ellsworth gets so much attention. I mean, you get a guy like Baker knocking down a couple, certainly helps the cause, but he missed both free throws, ball tied up off the rebound. Possession arrow goes to Uniontown.
Well, that's just it. It opens things up. If you can get somebody else to score, it just opens up a lot more space for Ellsworth to try to knock down the three, or, as we said in the first half, get in the lane and knock down those little 8-foot jumpers.
Baker to trigger it in here for Uniontown. Lobbed up top here. It's Anthony Sheffy. Back to Nolan Baker. And now Cam Dugan in front of the Uniontown bench. Red Raiders down 14 with 4:14 left here in the fourth quarter. Dugan spinning, shooting, and connecting from the free throw line. Cam Dugan now in double figures with 10. Uniontown still down 12 at 52-40 as we go under 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Gateway is going to take a timeout. This will be a full timeout. We'll take it as well. 12-point lead for Gateway over Uniontown. We're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Gateway leads Uniontown 52-40. Gators will trigger it in from the near side with Jonathan Ward. And you have Viveris and Dugan still going at it. They have been doing a little smack talking all night. And Viveris will get it here off the inbounds pass. Work off to his left. A little body bump there from Dugan. Back over to Mikkel Bruce McCrummon. Watched by Fitzgerald. Uniontown with one last shot here down the stretch, Tony, down 12. Here's Viveris from the far elbow. Jumper good. Jax Viveris, he's been tough all night. 15 points for the Gateway Gators. Their lead back up to 14 at 54-40.
Well, he's made shots from everywhere. He got a couple threes, made a bunch of layups, and also some jumpers in the lane there. He's had a great game.
Here's Baker leaning in and a travel.
Yep.
Call there on Nolan Baker. And Tony, we definitely have to thank Gateway Athletic Director Donald Hall, along with a couple of my old colleagues, my old TV productions teacher Lee Schaefer from Woodland Hills, who's now here at Gateway, and Adam Gusky, actually a classmate of mine from Woodland Hills getting us set up here at Gateway tonight. They've had a lot of media coverage here this evening, but they found a way to get us in, and we certainly appreciate that.
They fit in their old buddy. That's all that matters.
We certainly appreciate that. Media timeout, 3:26 left here in the fourth quarter. 54-40 Gators over the Red Raiders. We're back in 60 on the C.R. Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
Prime Rose Tony and Noah back here, Gateway High School in Monroeville, a 54-40 lead for the Gateway Gators over the Uniontown Red Raiders. And again, if the scores hold tonight, Tony, Gateway would clinch the Section 1 title outright with a win over Uniontown, and the Red Raiders would only have a game lead over Laurel Highlands for the fifth and final playoff spot in the conference, with those two teams meeting on Tuesday night at Uniontown High School. That'll be our next high school basketball broadcast here on WMBS. And now Dugan called for a quick foul here on Viveris.
Well, he had his hand wrapped around his waist, just trying to impeding there a little bit. He picks up his second foul. He doesn't like it, but it was a foul.
Non-shooting. So Gateway will trigger it in here with Jacob Chris Settles. Into Mikkel Bruce McCrummen. Bruce McCrummen, a 17-point game for Gateway tonight. Pulls back again to Chris Settles. A little spin shot on the way, but no good. Bruce McCrummen off the tip, keeps it alive, comes back inside. He'll get the basket to go and one. And that's the dagger tonight, with the Gators up 16 with 3:05 to play.
I think it is too. And McCrummen is just so smooth. He's a lot of fun to watch.
He is.
There's no doubt about it. It looks kind of effortless what he does, but he's got a nice game.
We've seen a lot of talented players. Look at Perkins for McKeesport, of course, Ellsworth for Uniontown. But tough to beat Bruce McCrummen for Gateway, who knocks down the free throw and caps off the three-point play to give him 20 tonight and extend the Gators' lead now to 17 over Uniontown at 57-40, their largest lead of the game with under 3 minutes left here in regulation.
Well, and you got to have to think that Coach Benson might be pulling the starter soon, because if you said McCrummen got hurt against AG, it might have been late in the game.
Up top, Dugan. And stolen by Bruce McCrummen. Bruce McCrummen running the floor, bounce pass forward. Viveris couldn't finish, but a foul's going to be called here late on Chase White. Just hard to believe, Tony. Look at the scores tonight. Laurel Highlands up 45-21 over Albert Gallatin on our Mauser's Tires scoreboard. And here, Gateway up 57-40 over Uniontown. How did Albert Gallatin play Gateway on Tuesday night to a 2-point game?
Yeah, not exactly sure how that happened.
I mean, it just baffles the mind.
Yeah, stranger things have happened.
Viveris, first of 2 free throws, good. I mean, this conference just has been wild, though, all season.
Well, it has been. And we've seen upsets left and right whenever you, especially on home floors. You know, we saw Uniontown we saw Laurel Highlands beat Penn Trafford at home. Saw them beat Franklin Regional at home. It's just, Latrobe, we saw Uniontown beat them at home. It's just tough.
And then, of course, Latrobe beat Uniontown by what, 39 or 41 at Uniontown.
Exactly.
Made no sense, and the Red Raiders came back and beat Latrobe on their home floor.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald on the inside floater came up short. But it's been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of competitive games this season, more than any season that I can remember in recent memory. And from our perspective, it's been dandy coming out here, Tony, for all these close conference games, no matter where we travel. Been a lot of fun to call, and seeing a talented athlete in Mikkel Bruce McCrummen tonight, who floats that one in to give him 22.
And Robbie's going to bring in his bench.
And again, you mentioned Bruce McCrummen, an offer from Division I Iona. Keeps on playing like this. I think he's going to get a few more offers as well. Red Raiders cough it up in transition. Bruce McCrummen coming back here on Sheffy. Little ball fake. Threw it up. Just going right to Chase White here with 1:33 to play. And a late foul called as Uniontown, as you said, Tony, going to empty out the bench.
Yeah. Well, I think McCrummen got fouled there as well, but The referees didn't call it, especially with a minute 32 here to go.
For you folks on the radio side, when we wrap this one up, we're going to send it out to TJ DeStefano and Gary Frankhouse. They're about a quarter behind us for the Laurel Highlands Albert Gallatin game. Get you a little bonus coverage here tonight. We'll have a complete recap on the radio side of this game once the Laurel Highlands Albert Gallatin game wraps up. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll have that recap immediately following the broadcast. Coming back, then they got a jersey change here on the Uniontown side there, Tony. Player wearing 22 that wasn't in my original book here tonight. It was Donovan Coffey pulling it back there to Braden Hinsey to check with Billy, and you can let us know.
I think it's Zion Hobbs, correct? Yes, it is.
Hopes,
yeah,
I'm sorry. Yep. 22 instead of 3 tonight. There's
Here we
steal.
Go.
Bruce McCrumming. This is going to be showtime with a one-handed slam. And that will bring down the house tonight with 1:02 to play. Gateway up 63-40. Timeout, and we'll take our final timeout of regulation as well. It's be a 30-second timeout here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
So we come back, Uniontown getting a basket there from Zion Hopes. His first 2 of the game, but it's Gateway 63, Uniontown 42, 41 seconds left in regulation.
Yeah, and just see a couple bench players. You have Ward out there. You have, who else? Nichols.
Once again, Gateway really turned it on here, Tony, when they had to tonight.
Well, they did, and even in this quarter, you've only got Uniontown scoring 7 points in the fourth.
Viveras just holding. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Likely won't see the Gators even shoot again. Viveras here, edge of the zone, 8 seconds left, and the Gateway Gators will clinch the Section 1 title outright with a 63-42 win over the Uniontown Red Raiders. So 63-42 your final score. If you folks on the radio side, we're going to send you out to Laurel Highlands and Albert Gallatin. Stay tuned on the video side. We'll recap the final numbers for you in a moment here on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are proud residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and more. Experienced therapists providing quality rehabilitation close to home. Convenient hours, accessible location, all major insurances accepted. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access. 724-437-7500.
Chris Parker Jr., it's a new year and a great time to save at Autoland on a new Hyundai.
All with the quality that lets Hyundai offer America's best warranty. Hyundai owner assurance with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection, 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper protection, and unlimited roadside assistance. We still have a great selection of new vehicles at pre-tariff prices and 0% financing. Or how about leasing a 26 Elantra SE for $199 per month or a 26 Kona SE crossover for $219 per month? Just see us.
Hey.
We are here.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Sounds good. Brian Morozak and Tony Anula wrapping things up tonight from Gateway High School in Monroeville, where the Gateway Gators have knocked off the Uniontown Red Raiders by a score of 63-42. Our postgame show being brought to you by Davis & Davis, attorneys at law, helping local people with their legal matters since 1976. Regardless of your legal problem, Davis & Davis promises you personalized, friendly hometown service. And Tony, I think they have the section championship trophy out there already for the Gateway Gators, who clinched it outright tonight with the win over the Uniontown Red Raiders. And now you're tallying up all of our final stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Well, for the victorious Gateway Gators, they improved to 13-6 overall, 11-1 in section play. And as you mentioned, Brian, holding that section trophy. That's what it does whenever you do a TV game and you know you might clinch.
You get the trophy right there. How about that?
How about that is right. So on the scoring end for the Gateway Gators, Mikkel Bruce McCrummon with 24 points. He was followed by Jax Favoris, who had 16, 12 from Isaiah Ala, 6 points from Kofi Getchie, 2 points from Namaya Nichols, and 2 points from Chris Settles. 15 in the first, 15 in the second, 16 in the third, 17 in the fourth, for their total of 63. 6 made threes, 2 by Getchie, 2 by Viveris, 2 by McCrummon, and they were 6 for 9. I'm sorry, excuse me, they were 8 for 11 from the foul line here tonight. On the other side for the Uniontown Red Raiders, who dropped to 10-9 overall, 6-6 in section play, they were led tonight by Nolan Baker, who had 12. Isaac Ellsworth had 11, 8 points from Cam Dugan, 6 from Chase White off the bench, 2 points by Zion Hopes late in the game, 2 points by Peyton Fitzgerald, and a made free throw by Anthony Sheffy. 12 in the first, 9 in the second, 14 in the third, only 7 in the fourth for their total of 42. 5 made threes, 3 by Baker, 1 by Ellsworth, 1 by Cam Dugan. And the Red Raiders were 5 for 11 from the foul line here tonight.
So Gateway wins at 63-42 over Uniontown. One final word coming your way next here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live. Our final segment coming down. Brian Morozak and Tony Anula wrapping things up tonight from Gateway High School in Monroeville, where the Gateway Gators have knocked off the Uniontown Red Raiders by a score of 63-42. So congratulations to Gateway, Tony, winning the section title outright. Now for Uniontown, just a game lead in the section race for the final playoff spot over Laurel Highlands after the Mustangs are well in hand over Albert Gallatin tonight as we do this live and expecting the Mustangs to win that contest. The Laurel Highlands Uniontown game turning into what might be a dandy game coming up on Tuesday night.
Well, if I can borrow your phrase, you might want to buckle up.
You might want to buckle up for Tuesday.
Be ready to go.
So.
I tell you what.
Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll be a big crowd in the city, and tell you what, you'll have a packed house and an exceptional basketball game. Really, you get both teams fighting for playoff spots, and I expect you're going to see a good one.
Tony, enjoyed it as always tonight.
It's always fun, Brian.
Have to thank Billy Dice behind the camera on our YouTube Live video feed. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Your final score here tonight, Gateway 63 and Uniontown 42. Calling everybody from Gateway High School in Monroeville.